Hi, this is Roke with Mostly Harmless, and we're taking a look at what's going on new in Albion. August 1st, just a few weeks away. This is going to be wiped and available for everybody to get on, starting with the legendary founders, and then of course each day new people will be coming on board. Uh, Literally just talked to Berslack on Saturday. He was quite honest. He said, there's a lot of work still to be done. It's taking longer than we expected. But wow, look at what they have done already. I just have to show the snow zones here, the mountains, and the highlands. That these are incredible. Look at the level of detail that's going on in terms of the areas where you've got like debris and stuff that's happened there. Of course, you got your old friends, the heretics and stuff. And then if you haven't seen these guys yet, getting resources from ore elementals, like that's just awesome. Look at those effects, like for the wind wall and different things like that, is just incredible. Um, Not only that, but once you kill these mobs, there are mobs like this that, whoops, that you can then mine. So basically, you're getting resources from these mobs and stuff, which is very cool in my opinion. Um, the landscape looks really cool. There's bunnies. They just told us the other day that they're gonna recolor them to white and stuff for the Arctic area there. Just an easy change, right? But certainly doable. Look at the reflections in the water here and stuff. This is just a test server, so it's possible that this would be laggy, but it has been quite good so far, considering. But look at this too, with the abilities you can change on the fly. It's like, oh, yeah, I think I'll change that. You've got your 10-second global cooldown, no problem. You can change your passives, you can do whatever all on the fly. As a reminder to people that are just starting out for that Monday, August 1st, and so on, you level up by your chest piece. You need to level your chest piece if you want to unlock different things. You need to wear that tier 2 chest piece and unlock it. So that's why I recommend the Founder's gear for the top and bottom until you get into tier 3. So don't forget those little tips. Um, this is just playing around with stuff, of course, and trying different things. Don't forget to open your mail, of course, to get your different Founders Pack items. And don't forget that the character that you log in on is going to be the one that, the very first one you enter the game with, not the first character you create, but the first one you enter the game with is going to be the one that gets your extra bonuses for whatever pack you've bought. Let's just ride around as we talk just a little bit more. I will show you just on the map here. This was one of the starting areas, and of course the nice little graphics for the little starting town. And then look at the city just over to my right here. The map is huge. You've got now this is currently named Queensland here, but on the forum post a little while ago it was showing, I think, to the southeast it was saying the Kingsland. So we'll just get that straightened out here sometime soon. Minor, typos and stuff in terms of the ease going down over to the next level and stuff. Minor stuff that they're working on. They've got a lot to do. It is going to take a while to get ready for the actual launch of the game, but look at what's going on here. And I think someone just pointed this out to me the other night. I think it was maybe Berserker, that this means that these areas might be available for conquest or in a PvP area at the moment. So and this is my morning at the moment, so it's not my time zone normally. And you can see up to the north, this is all the Outlands here. Like, it's just huge. There aren't tons of territories that you can put stuff in for GVGs and stuff like this one, but they are out there, and people are going to certainly be looking at that. Oh, and look at, well, sorry, it's not showing the right information there yet, but that's basically the raid kind of portal that's going to be there. There's one there and one over on the east side of the continent at the moment. I think it is right over here, yeah. So certainly some very interesting areas. If you didn't know already, the tier 8 is rare. Think of it as your 8 point whatever from before, that basically your highest level. They've made it rare. There's only a few zones that have it. There are none on the Royal Lands and stuff, so none to the south. So you're not going to find that everywhere. And if you didn't know, look at those reflections and stuff, and then territories here. Like, it's looking crisper all the time, so I can't imagine what this is going to be like in another 4 months or 5 months or whatever. It's going to be totally ready and stuff. I know they'd said a few months, but sure, it's taken longer than expected. It always does. It's a game, and I'm looking forward to a good product in the end. Now, if you didn't hear this already, This is incredible. When you level up your weapon, so say you're leveling up bow, and you're like, oh, I don't know, do I want a bow, longbow, whatever? At tier 4, you unlock all of these bows. Your typical bow that you were used to before, the longbow, which was the point 3 before, and the war bow. And as you level those bows, you level any of those bows, you unlock higher tiers of all those bows. It's fantastic. This is a relic or artifact bow that requires certain additional resources, depths, ghastly arrows. That's your old sort of runes or gems, but you can combine things up to make them, and it's going to make for a neat, more powerful weapon, but it requires special goods. So that all makes sense. It's very friendly that way. And then you've got the option to specialize and make your war bow or your longbow or whatever more powerful. Every time you get about 20 points in it. Once you get about 100 points, that's like a level of a tier. So it's like you're going up, say, 10% in terms of your damage and stuff. So you can get about 3 of those maybe, so plus 300. And the same happens for your crafting. So you're crafting chest plates, no problem. You can craft all of these chest plates. It's got the wrong icon there, but it's going to be a really neat armor, by the way. It's something I think you can pull people to you afterwards with. Yeah, I can't get into it too much right now, but it looks really good. So leveling weapons and leveling crafting, you've got that option to level multiple things at the same time. I think. What else was there? I mean, certainly just the size of it. There are some settings things that are new and stuff too that you're going to want to look at. You can see some of these areas, they're going to be fleshed out a bit more. They feel a little bit empty right now. But right now, things don't move around much for resources. Pretty soon they will be possibly moving around, so respawns will be in different areas. Look at that steam there coming off. Excuse me. Looks like some animals try to drink from the poison wells. And let's look at... Oh, the settings, of course. Yeah. So, over in the settings, just some new things. Broke pointed this out to me yesterday. The mouse control. There's classic controls and RTS-like controls. So those are certainly worth looking at. I did take the double press to attack. I found as if you're a ranged person, the worst thing is pre-targeting something, having to right-click behind you so that you don't get your entire group killed or pull the mob. The double press to attack, or what I've redone is rebind the space bar. This is just standard training for all of our guys. Attack current target, I've got rebound to space, and it's just common that whenever I'm moving around, that stutter stepping that you do in any MOBA is going to be necessary or pretty common here in this game to be successful. So look at the shadowing. So as you zoom in, you can see that mob is in behind there. So I think that's really cool as well. And I think that's it. I don't want to get into the time zones and stuff on the map necessarily as to, where this is and that and that, but there are different time zones and stuff there. It is divided up sort of like the world, and then that could all change too. A lot of this is going to change. Don't have the answers to everything. We're just exploring, and I just wanted this to be hey, this is starting up soon. Let's have some fun and get excited about it because it's going to be a great game. So, this is Rook with Mostly Harmless, and we'll see you out on the battlefield.